Hi there. I'm Mazz Swift, and I've had the pleasure of working with these fine young musicians and others that you'll see me working with a little bit later over the past couple of Sundays, and I was asked to explain a little bit of what you're going to see me doing up here tonight. I'm also honored to be able to say that I have spent the past 19 years playing in the band Burnt Sugar. It was one of the greatest things to happen to me as a musician, as a person who was interested in improvisation. A huge part of what Burnt Sugar does is it was started by Greg Tate, and it was modeled a bit after the music of Miles Davis' Bitches Brew. But, yes. But he wanted to have an improvising large ensemble, and he looked to the techniques of Butch Morris, who was a person who designed something called conduction, which is two words put together, conducted improvisation. So he has a bajillion hand signals and gestures that the conductor uses to signify to the musicians in the ensemble what she or he would like them to do. So that's what you're going to see now. I don't want to take up too much time because I just want you to hear how amazing these kids are. Just one more thing to say that this piece that we're doing is, there is a lot of improvisation and it is conducted, but it also is based on a piece that I wrote originally for violin and cello called Trumped by a Joker, or Who's Gonna Pay for That?
Hi, my name is Austin, so I just have a few questions for you. So what was the process like for writing this piece?
Well, I have become quite a news junkie. And it's also really important to me to be able to process it, what I see, through music. And I also have a lot of cello playing besties, a lot of them, like 5. So I started writing music for myself and them, which is the initial version of this music. They're called hits or misses for violin and cello. And so this particular one, I have a few series, one for each cello playing bestie. And this particular series is called the Free Series, and it comes, it was in response to, I think it was something that, it was a performance that I did with Arts for Art's sake, which is a great organization run by Patricia Nicholson Parker and William Parker. So, yeah, I did this performance, I did this thing, and I wrote music for myself and my friend Tamika Reed, who is an incredible improvising cellist. So this particular series is short pieces for improvising violinists and cellists. And then I just thought this one or another one might be groovy with y'all. And I brought them both, and they liked this one better. And so that's how it went.
Great. So what is it like, how should I put this, being immersed in your own music, having control of what goes on at the moment instead of predetermining what happens in the concert?
Sure. It's really scary. I'm always nervous. At the same time, I never have as much control as I want. I tell other conductors will relate. But also, it's really a pleasure. I always kind of giggle with glee to myself that anybody takes me seriously in a musical way. Not to put myself down, just to say that it's just, I kind of get this little evil laughter in my head, like, I can make them do anything. But it's usually, and then I also just have a lot of trust in y'all. So it's really an enjoyable experience. It's been particularly enjoyable working with you all.
Cool. And, well, last question, everyone's favorite question. What music are you listening to?
Well, I often just listen to music that I have to learn. And recently I did a really fun gig with Faye Victor, an incredible vocalizing improviser. And so I've been listening to her music, but it's so good, I just want to listen to it anyway. The gig happened and I'm still listening to it. So she's amazing, you should check her out. Honestly, she's my favorite improvising singer. And then my friend Jason Lindner just came out with a pretty great album with his group Now Versus Now, which is an incredible trio. And then some buddies of mine, 47 Soul, were just in town. These Palestinian boys who are just doing the damn thing, if you don't mind me saying. They're just really, really great. Yeah, so.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.